Okay, I'm back. So hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is, I don't know if I said the date earlier on my first video that I posted today, but it's July 7th, 2023. Okay, so July 7th, 2023, so it's Friday. Let's see. Alrighty. I did post a video earlier, but I got some feedback on it. The sound quality was a little too low, so I apologize for that. That's something I do know. And I think it had to do with like the headphones, or it was obviously the sound on my end. So I have to work on that. But aside from that, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story, right? Don't make it yours. Right now, it's pretty, like, there's a lot of thunder rolling right now. I just heard a train. There's thunder rolling outside. The clouds are getting a little darker. And it's really, really humid out. So it's going to be like one of those very humid storms, depending on where you are, right? Either West Coast or East Coast or Central America. So, but it's summer. Okay, so let me just pull some cards and see what happens. Someone has like a burning flame inside of them, like a bright flame, and is burning bright. That's pretty cool. That's good. Obviously, that's a collective, right? Let's see. Did I get all of those cards? I did. Let's start with this deck. I will be pulling tarot as well. That flame is growing. A burning flame. I feel like it's like Is this so funny because one of the main themes in my videos earlier today was love, right? Like self-love and all that stuff. So this could be that burning flame of like self-love, that burning, or just love in general, like a burning flame of love. Roller coaster of love, see what? Roller coaster, roller coaster. This is about, I feel like this is about love. I don't know what kind of love, if it's self-love or a love you share with like a twin, or like, what's the term? Kingdom spouse is a term. Your twin flame, who you're bound to be with. I don't know what kind of love this is, but this is love. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. It's Friday, right? Enjoy the weekend. Wow. Venus is so we have Mercury and Venus. I believe Venus is about love, or like pleasure, sexual attraction. We have Mercury and Venus. Mercury, communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Venus, the attraction of pleasure from good times. So This is so funny to me. Collective, you could be in the process of taking action to communicate with someone you're supposed to be with, like your person, whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine. It's like you're letting your intuition guide you on how to communicate. And the reason why I'm laughing is because this is something that's actively happening right now. Like, this is all about action, right? For right now, with the way Mercury is set up right now. Okay. I'm also getting a lot of Gemini, like communication, talking, short travel distance, um, sharing ideas. So this is somebody who, I don't know, like, you guys resonate, or you and this person, you resonate well, you understand each other, the way you communicate is kind of like, I'm seeing like flawless, like butter. It's just very smooth. But when you communicate, it's smooth flowing, right? Um, Sharing of ideas is also with the Gemini, right? I know I'm saying a lot because it's coming a lot. Like, it's all coming into my head, so I'm trying to like be patient with all the information that I'm getting so I don't jumble my words, because when I get too excited I jumble my words. So that's what's going on with this. This is actively happening, which is the outcome of these actions that you're taking, or that you will be taking, or that you have taken. I feel like it's either happening now or this will happen. For some of you, this has already happened. But the outcome of these actions is the attraction of pleasure from good times. So it's so funny to me because the only outcome from these actions is just pleasure and good times. It's nothing really bad. There's a mutual attraction here. The attraction of pleasure from good times. So there's a mutual attraction between you and the person that you're thinking of, collective, okay? So this is for those of you that are thinking about somebody, all right, or in that area, like, I don't know, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. If this resonates with you, then you would know. But there is definitely a mutual attraction here. There's communication happening that's going to lead to this good times. Let the good times roll. So whoever this person is, so we have Mercury here with the two faces, and then Venus here with the two faces. This is what I mean. I feel like this is somebody who is kind of like a soulmate, a kingdom spouse, or someone you're bound to be with, like something that's like kind of star-crossed lovers in a way. This is a twin, because there's both of these are the same, two faces and two faces, but the two faces are like the same. All right. So whether this is like a relationship of same-sex couple or opposite couple or opposite sex, it doesn't really matter. It's just these two individuals, you, collective, or whoever you're thinking of, it's kind of like you're both one and the same but different. Same but different. Okay. This could be the fire that in the beginning of the video. Remember how I talked about like a fire inside, like a burning flame, and it's just like growing. This could be it. This could be the burning flame, this union. I'm thirsty. Where's my water? So it's interesting because as this is happening on like a spiritual level, there is a really big storm happening outside. Huh. All right, let me move on. So this is a story of the two lovers. There's a there's a show called Avatar: The Last Airbender, and in that show, there's a story that one of the episodes. I forgot what the episode was called. I think it was. I believe it's season two. Season two. There's only 3 seasons of the show, but in season two, they talked about one of the main characters, Katara. She was a waterbender, and they had to go inside of a cave to get to the other side of the mountain. They couldn't go under the mountain. They couldn't go over the mountain. They couldn't go around the mountain. The only thing that they could do was go through the mountain, right? And in doing so, because of the way the mountain was, it was designed like a maze, so it would constantly change. And the reason why that is because I want to say the original human founders of the cave, or the human dwellers, it was 2 people, a man and a woman. They used that cave to meet up, but they created certain pathways and tunnels, and the tunnels would move. They took on like a life of their own or whatever. So that way, when the 2 lovers, they would meet, they wouldn't be followed. Um, and then they would meet in the middle of the mountain, and then, and the thing about the mountain was very interesting about the fire, a burning flame, that I keep seeing that and thinking about that, is that in the show, in the mountain, only a pathway could be lit by love. Turns out the 2 main characters of the show, they had to kiss, and once they kissed, it was like a kiss of love. A pathway was able to be lit above them by glowing crystals, which is very interesting. So it's like these star-crossed lovers. They are finding their way back to each other, or I think that's what it is. Like, they're finding their way back to each other. I'm getting so many things. The whole Zeus, how in Greek mythology, humans are bound to forever to look for their other half, right? When Zeus created humans, he created them with 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs, but fearing their power, he split them in half, condemning humanity to always search for their other half, right? That's the myth of that. The 2 and the same, but different, right? Same, but different. Thief in reverse. This love, I feel like this love cannot be taken away. It's not the fact that somebody tried to steal this love, it's that somebody tried to take it away. Or I don't know if it's really tried to take away the masculine, the divine masculine, or the divine feminine in this pair, but somebody tried to take away this union. The way I'm seeing it is that somebody tried to take away this union and pretend like it wasn't anything important, right? They tried to do this, like, I don't know, like, to give the illusion that this was not something important, like it wasn't meant to be, but it is, right? It's whatever. It just didn't work. It didn't happen. These 2 lovers they're gonna be together, or they're gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it seems as though the outcome for this is it's gonna happen no matter what. Like, it can't be interfered with. So, collective, if this is resonating with you, um, I don't know, whoever tried to mess with this, it's just not happening. Thief in reverse. Yeah, this cannot be taken away. It's not like somebody wanted to steal it, really. Like, oh, this is mine, I'm taking it from you. It's really that they just wanted to, not steal. It's really they just wanted to take it. Not even keep it for themselves, but just take it. Whatever this bond was, they just wanted to take the bond away as if like there's no bond here. But there is. The bond cannot be taken away. The love is growing, the flame is there, the union is happening. I've definitely read something about this before, like a union, a divine union is taking place. I read about this months ago, and then before that, months before that, and then months before that, and then months before that. Like, the story keeps happening. It's like it's getting close to an end, which I'm pretty glad, because I'm glad a lot of my readings are wrapping up. But anyways, yeah, nothing's happening with this. Like, it's just gonna keep taking the course that it should be taken. Privileged lady, but it felt it fell horizontally. Well, I mean, not really horizontally, but kind of like that. There is a woman on the outside. Oh, that explains the dream I had. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I had a dream last night. There were like two people. It was a man and a woman. And it was like every time they tried to get together, there was a woman always like right there. Like, you know how like it's so funny because I was literally watching a video about something like this. So it's kind of like if you're watching a movie and the movie gets to like the perfect part, but then the scene switches to something else. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. So yeah, like I don't know, like for example, like in the movies, when a couple is about to kiss, right? That's when like the end credits roll in, or like cuts commercial, right? It was like that in my dream. This man and this woman, every time they got close together, there was this woman that just popped up, right? It's like she wanted, and also there was another scene in the dream where it was a man and the woman, and they were in the car, but this woman was driving the car, and usually that represents taking control of a situation or a scenario in life. So it's like this woman wanted to control, I don't know, the bond between this man and woman, or how this man and woman like were, because the woman, so you have the karmic woman, right? Privileged lady in reverse. So karmic woman was in the front seat driving, and then the privileged lady, right? The divine feminine, she was in the passenger seat driving. The divine masculine was in the back seat sleeping. Like, he wasn't really aware of what was going on. So it's like this karmic woman deliberately kept this bond from happening, or she just wanted to take away this bond. And I feel like because she couldn't, I don't know, it's like she just wanted to control the situation, to control the bond. The masculine was sleeping, and even though the karmic, even though the divine feminine was like awake and paying attention, she couldn't really navigate the situation, because it's kind of like you can't, I don't know, you couldn't, the masculine was sleeping, so if he's sleeping, he's not really paying attention, and it's like you can't really, this union can't happen with just one person. Both people need to be awake and aware of their bond in order for them to be able to have this strong bond and build it and make it grow, and so that way nothing can take away from it or prevent it from happening, right? But because the masculine was sleeping, this karmic feminine was just able to kind of just like control the bond and just like make sure it wasn't really taking place. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the dream was. This is exactly what's going on. But I feel like this can't happen anymore because these people they're communicating. Somehow, some way they're communicating. There's gonna be the outcome is whether from good times, attraction, communication. It's mutual. This bond is mutual. It can't be taken away. Its flame is just growing. All right. Now I add to that. On top of that, this karmic woman is in the background. It's like she's like hovering around this bubble. So if these two people are in a bubble, she's trying to hover around this bubble, trying to see what can be done about this bubble. I feel like that's just really it. She's just trying to hover around. She's on the outskirts of this bond. She has nothing, like, she can't interfere with this bond. It's happening no matter what. There's a song about love playing on Yo Gabba Gabba right now. Wow. Pathway reverse. The song says I found love. So I found love. That's the only thing I flipped over. Alright, cool. Yeah. Pathway reverse, privilege lady reverse. There's nothing really much to say about this except for the fact that whatever pathway, however she's living her life, I don't know, by trying to control and deviate this bond from happening, at the end of the day, she's going to have to deal with those consequences of her actions. That's all I can say, okay? This bond is happening no matter what. She definitely did the wrong thing. And I feel like she is focused on this bond. I keep saying bond because that's like it's like just picture two hands holding, like, interlocking like that. It's the more the communication happens, the more the masculine wakes up, because it's really the masculine that was really, I hate to say it, but it was really the masculine that was delaying this whole bond from happening because he was sleeping, right? I don't know what happened. He just decided to wake up. I'm awake, right? And now it's like that. Best friends. Wow, that's so funny. Same but different. Gemini communication is also about like friendships. So these people could have a good friendship as well. Alright, I'm gonna pull a couple tarot and then I'm gonna switch the deck. Best friends, you know. I'm getting like hot now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards out here. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, let me tell you this. We have the Two of Swords upright. Yeah, I've got to count. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of Swords reversed. So 2 of Swords upright. 8 of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups upright. 10 of Cups. That card hardly ever comes out. This is like, this bond is like love. It's like pure love. It's emotional. It's fulfilling. It's, I don't know. It's like, it's two people becoming whole. You know how it said that whole thing about Zeus, how when he created humans, 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs, but fearing the power, he split them, condemning humanity to always look for their other half. And then we have the 4 of Cups reverse. Four of Cups reverse. I feel like for a long time, somebody was unsure of what to do. It could have been the masculine being unsure of what to do, right? Just not sure of the decisions to make. I feel like also for a while, it's kind of like the masculine, because in the backseat of the car, he was sleeping. It seemed like the way I'm getting it, the masculine just didn't really care about anything, but then it's like he just something sparked something inside of him. He's like awake, right? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, he's no longer like, I don't know, he's free now in a sense. He's free from indecision, from not knowing what to do, from being confused, right? I also feel like for a while this masculine could have known some sort of truth, but because he just didn't really feel like it, he didn't bother to get out of that. It's like he knew the truth about something but didn't really bother to look into it, right? Which also kept him in that like indecisive, unsure, confused, and whatever, right? But he's free from that now. He's like mentally free. He's not conflicted anymore. So we have the Ten of Cups upright and the Four of Cups reverse. Whoever this masculine is, there's a lot of emotions involved in this. Now he's looking at this as like an opportunity where he's not going to miss this opportunity. Now, this is something that what was I gonna say? I was gonna say if it was upright, it's not like it's upright, right? It's like before. I feel like had he not made this like change within him, he would have obviously been upright, just never satisfied with anything in his life. But not. Oh, I'm getting really, really dizzy. It's reverse. Whatever is going on, this masculine is not going to let this opportunity pass him by. The way he's going about it with the Eight of Swords in reverse, he's like, why? I have nothing holding me back. I can do whatever I want, right? I'm gonna make the decisions, right? I'm gonna get out of this Two of Swords upright energy and start making decisions for myself. I'm gonna go to what makes me happy, what makes me feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally secured, right? What makes me feel full. I can't. That's really what it is. He's not gonna let this opportunity slip by. Like he's not gonna, I don't know, miss this chance. I feel like this karmic feminine, she's still trying to take control of this bond, but it's impossible. Like it can't happen because this masculine has already made up his mind. That was really the situation. I hate to say it, karmic, divine feminine, but there's this divine union could not have happened with just one person, right? So even if you were, fighting the good fight and staying in the battle and la 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 la, that's all good and dandy. But at the end of the day, because this masculine was not waking up, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it was going to waste, but it was just like like a solo battle. But now that he's awake, it's like now things are about to really get going. Like the ball is really about to start rolling. All right, I'm gonna do one of these, and then I'll go back to tarot, and then I'll pull from that the cards that I made. Ooh, what was that? Potions and spells. Yeah, potions and spell. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Yeah, she's still doing magic. She's still trying to control things, trying to make things go her way, trying to control the situation, trying to drive the car to where she wants it to go. Because that's the thing too. When you're driving a car, you have full control of where you want to go, how fast you want to go, how slow you want to go, right? The music, the air conditioning, yada yada yada, right? You have full control of the situation. In the dream, she was driving the car. This karmic feminine was driving the car, like she wanted to control how the car went, how the scenario went, right? How these two people, like, where are these? That was really the main thing. She wanted to control where these two people would end up, right? And she's still doing this with the potions and spells. She's still trying to do magic, trying to control the bond, trying to control the bond, make sure like it doesn't really, I don't know, like it doesn't, like they're always gonna be like this. She wants it to for them to always be like this, never to be like this, right? Never to be like this. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. At this point, whoever this karmic feminine is, the more she messes with this bond, the worse it's gonna be for her. Huh. It's just gonna get worse for her. And it says, be sure you're sure before you call. I feel like she is so, like, dead set. Like, on this, she's got, like, tunnel vision on controlling the situation. Controlling this bond. Controlling how these two people end up. Making sure that they don't have, like... They just so that way they just don't end up together. That's really what it is. She just, I don't know, like... She's so focused on that, what she wants, which is not for them to get together, that she's not really paying attention of... like that she's not on the pathway that she should be on. She's not doing things that she's doing things she shouldn't be doing. All right, because this is supposed to be a divine union, and she's like literally messing with this divine union, doing magic and being nosy. I feel like also she's being nosy too. She's being very nosy. This is very unbecoming of a lady. It really is. And it's so funny because privileged lady is in reverse. It's just, I don't know. This is bad manners. I'll get a couple of these cards. I don't care. That's literally what I just heard. I don't care. When I said that's bad manners, I don't care. Like, they don't care. So, I don't care. Like, what's so... Okay. Take a second look at your friends and families. Their fears are their problem. So, I don't know why they're so gung-ho on stopping this bond from happening. Like, I don't understand. There's some sort of weird fear about this union, this divine union, which doesn't really make sense because this person's very, very nosy and they're too invested in this divine union to the point where they wanted to control it to make sure that this divine union did not take place. But it's so weird because it's like you're afraid of someone else's business. Take a second look at your friends and family. Yeah. The thing is, the three of you could all know each other. Right? You could all know each other. Whether you're this divine masculine who just woke up and is connecting with his divine feminine, and this karmic feminine, or the divine feminine, yeah, and then the karmic feminine is in the background. The three of you know each other. Whether you're the divine feminine or the divine masculine or the karmic that's watching. Right? Yeah, that's all. But this karmic feminine, she's... I don't know, like, she's just... She doesn't want these two people to get together. But that is, like, one of the most nosiest things ever. Like, you're so worried about other people's business that it makes you scared. Like, what? Whoa. Don't let them get you out of character. Don't let them get you out of character. I feel like that's a message for the divine masculine. Don't let them get you out of character. You woken up. So just because you know now what you know doesn't mean you have to react to whatever this is going on. Just, just let it be. Hold on. Oh man, hold on 1 second. I don't know. Like, if you notice some like weird I don't know how someone's like, I don't know, weirdly invested, just like notice it, right? And then act accordingly. Damn, these cards. Wow. This person's so nosy. I don't know why. They want to know what's going on with this divine union, right? I don't think this person, this karmic feminine, I'll read the card in a second. This karmic feminine doesn't actually care about these people as individuals. What she's really interested in is this union going to take place. That's what she really cares about, right? We have Proverbs 26:16. Have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and vomit. This person, I don't know. I don't know. They just want to control this. They don't She doesn't care about these two individuals. Again, not them as individuals, as like your own person. She just wants to know information about this union. But I feel like she's getting way too carried away because she keeps doing all this magic, this spell work, and being nosy and trying to, like, I don't know, that greed and that nosiness. It's really gonna it's not good. I can't even, like, this person is like just nosy. They could also be greedy too. Nosy and greedy. That's the thing too. Like, they didn't want. It's not like they wanted to steal this bond. They just want to take it, right? Like, I want this. I want that. I want to control this. I want to know about that, right? They may not be greedy with like food or money, but it's more like information, but information that doesn't really benefit them, or like it's important to them, or has anything to do with them. It's like they're a gluttonous for information. Like, they always need to know the latest gossip. They always need to know what's going on in people's lives. This karmic feminine is trying to find a way to control this union, but like I keep saying, it's happening. It's taking place. I'll get I don't know, one more card, and then I'll pull maybe two more tarot. You are protected. Yeah, you are protected. This union is being protected. I would say though, just because you're protected doesn't mean you have to like um snap back at them, or whatever like that. Just keep minding your own business, keep focusing on whatever it is that's going on, collective, and just don't even bother with them, right? You can only stay protected if you're in your lane. Protect your blessings. Yeah. Don't let them get you out of character, because if the minute you get them out of character, it's kind of like giving them a leeway inside, right? So don't do that. This is, I mean, it's protected, but you also have to do your part to protect it as well, right? Hold on, baby. I'm almost done. I'll break it down. Alright. I'll get two more and then I will close the reading. Yeah? This karmic feminine doesn't want like whatever role she's playing in this story, she doesn't want them to this union, or anybody really, but she doesn't want anybody to know that she is who she is and that this is her role. She doesn't want anybody to know. All right, I don't know how else to explain that, but it's kind of like if she could hide who she was and what she's doing and her intentions, she could, and she probably had for the longest of time, but it's not happening anymore. Because the more, hold on, the more this union comes to a close, the more this person gets revealed. The Knight of Swords reverse. Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, so you're gonna experience hostility from this person. Just, I don't know. They're gonna be mean no matter what. They're gonna be angry no matter what. They're gonna be hostile no matter what. But really, that's coming from a place of not being able to control something that doesn't have anything to do with them. Okay? So the sooner that you understand that, that's where that hostility and that aggression is coming from, the easier it will be for you to kind of just ignore this person, right? And just kind of just like keep it pushing, going on about your day. I'll get one more. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. There's nothing but gains with this union. There's nothing but gains. Ooh. Nothing but gains. Nothing but gains. Positivity. I want to say that with the Two of Swords being here and the Ace of Pentacles on top of the Two of Swords, one of the reasons why this masculine was so conflicted was because he couldn't see, or he just wasn't sure. I don't know. I feel like somebody gave the impression that this wasn't like anything that could grow. All right, that this nothing. I don't know. It's like this. I can't even think of words right now. For some reason, this divine masculine was under the impression, despite how he already knew how he felt, all right, or how he sensed. For some reason, he was under the impression that this was going to be this union. Nothing can grow from it. Nothing can come from it. Nothing. There's like no abundance. Nothing can spark from it. It was just like a dead end, right? That was it. There's no going forward. That's why he was so conflicted. I really feel like that's why he was so conflicted. Because he was under the impression that nothing good can come from it. But here we clearly have good times. In the Venus card, good times. There's nothing but good times in this union. This union is bound for nothing but Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. It's just like this is supposed to be like a union that's just like a gifted union. Anyway, so that's all I have for the video. So if this resonates with you, please let me know. Feel free to watch my other videos and all that good stuff. If anybody needs a personal reading, feel free to email me. I'm going to try and be more active on my channel, and I'll try and do lives. I know I say that all the time, and I never really get to it, but I'm really going to try and put an effort into my channel, all right? So thanks for being patient. Thanks for watching my videos and subscribing. And I read all the comments, so feel free to comment and share and all that good stuff. Thanks. Bye. Oh, have a good weekend. Bye.